Hey guys. Hey guys, before I get cooking on this week's Wok Wednesday, we've just launched our Kickstarter campaign. It's going really well and we want all of you to join. So don't forget, pledge away, get involved. Hey guys, Jeremy here from School of Wok Covent Garden. It's Wok Wednesdays, it's the year of the pig, Gong Hei Fat Chai, so we're doing a fermented tofu red braised pork. So with this dish, you can use sort of a whole slab or square of pork belly, or pieces like this, so long as it's a good bit of pork belly, not too much fat, just enough marbling. We're going to sear it first in the base of the pan. Try and get the skin down in that hot oil. So whilst that's searing, you want to boil some eggs. I've hard boiled these eggs and they're for later on. This is a slow cook, this nice and slow braise, so you get that good glaze. The glaze, it comes from this sauce. Now, it's quite a unique sort of flavour and texture with this sauce. I feel like my shoulder's about to pop out. It's quite a unique sort of flavour and texture, and that comes from this fermented red tofu. You can get this from Chinese supermarkets. You can see sort of the cubes of tofu that come out. Now, if you like the flavour and texture and you want a little bit more red colour, then use a little bit more, but 1 to 2 sort of small cubes. I'm going to put one more in because they're relatively small. And you'll see when I sort of push into this how soft and pasty it becomes. Now what this will do is it'll create this sort of feeling of like a silkiness in the sauce. If you can't find red fermented tofu, quite a unique ingredient, you can do this by sort of almost velveting some of the egg yolk, the whole solid hard-boiled egg yolk, into a paste and mixing it with the sauce. What you also get is a really deep savoury flavour from this tofu. And actually the liquid and that fermentation sort of water, it's good to add to that too. Red, very lucky colour. My pork here, because it seems like it's really sizzling away. Yeah, nice. The searing of the pork skin is really important because it kind of is the first part of breaking down that fat. So I want the fat and every part of the pork to take in the flavour of the sauce. You can see the colour there of the crisped up pork skin. Back to my sauce. Very simple from here on in. For the most part, dark soy sauce is a caramelized sort of version of light soy sauce. So we use it for colour and texture. And usually I say just a dash here or a dash there. But for this, I really want that sort of glazed, dark, maroon red finish. So I'm going to go for 2 whole spoons of dark soy. And that's going to interact with the red fermented tofu nicely. Every other ingredient is pretty much one of, so a tablespoon of sugar to get that sweet savoury flavour, a tablespoon of Qingqiang black vinegar, so a slight sweet sour base to this sauce, but not too much sweet and sour. Give that a good mix, and then a teaspoon of sesame oil, slight nutty flavour, and that sauce is pretty much ready. Now what a lot of people do or don't do when they're braising things is really caramelise the sauce before they add any water. I've got some garlic here which I'm going to add to my pork. Give that a good sort of stir through. And what I mean by caramelising flavour when you're braising things is before you add any water or liquid at all, you want to caramelise your sauce, whether it's this sauce or any other sauce, around your meat or your veg. Even if you're cooking aubergine, I would sear the aubergine first, caramelise the sauce, and then add your liquid. That is what braising is rather than just boiling. So what we're trying to do here is wrap that caramelized sauce around every piece of meat. And this caramelization will make a big difference to the way the dish is finished. That silky, smooth texture around the sauce and that great glaze. So now that the pork's had a good sort of 3-4 minutes of just caramelizing in that sauce, it's time to add the water. Hot water over the top to fully cover the meat. And you think, okay, that sauce looks really thin right now, but that's going to go for a good hour and a half. The longer you cook it, the better it tastes. So slow cook it, bring it to a simmer, and then just cover it with a lid, and we're ready to go. Okay, so onto the boiled eggs. They're hard-boiled eggs. Quite a weird addition to the dish, but it is quite traditional. And this is the dish that my dad would always make when he comes home. And what we do is we sort of slice into the egg, a few slits into the egg, so that the sauce runs through the egg and into the hard-boiled egg yolk. You just sort of poke your knife in 3 or 4 times, so you hit the yolk, but don't cut all the way through. So back to the pork. It's been cooking for a good hour, actually about an hour and a half. The sauce is thickening nicely, but it's still not like super thick. So I'm going to get the eggs in here for the last half an hour. I'm going to make sure the eggs get fully immersed in that sauce. I'm going to boil that up. Now from this moment onwards, I'm going to keep the lid off and bring that to a better sort of simmer. It's had its slow braise. Now we want to simmer away and almost sort of reduce that sauce over the next 20-30 minutes. We are so close to being able to get stuck into this dish, and it looks delicious, smells absolutely brilliant. So a good half hour later, and you can see this great silky texture of the sauce, and the pork belly is super succulent and melt in the mouth. And the eggs, you can see now, got this great colour around the outside of them. Actually, whole-boiled eggs is one of these things that my dad always used to tell me about. Because in the old days, they grew up in sort of refugee camps in Hong Kong, and you wouldn't really have much to eat, so you'd usually have just plain rice with some chili oil. And once a year, they were allowed a boiled egg for their birthday. And so cooking it like this, just with some soy, dark soy, perhaps a little bit of tofu if they could get hold of it, make that egg extra special. You can see great texture of that sauce that will really wrap around some boiled steamed rice. And some what is this? Coriander. Some coriander, looks really nicely, the earthy sort of flavour to garnish. So, my glazed pork belly, red fermented, slow braised pork belly with whole eggs. Right, I'm going to go for spoon and fork for this, just so I don't make a fool of myself. You can see how soft that pork is, and that nice long cooking process. I'm a savoury kind of guy, and that is deep savoury, super tasty. I know a lot of you joke about everything being my favourite, but this really is one of my favourites, and it's one of those dishes that just reminds me of my dad, my home sort of cooking and learning process. If you like learning like I do, and you want to learn more, don't forget if you so close. If you like learning like I do, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.